Okay, I'm recording right now and I'm going to do a remake video of my white and polished brass 52-inch Saturn knockoff ceiling fan by Aircool. And as you can see, I copied the ever popular Casablanca Spirit of Saturn. And this fan was manufactured April of 1990. I was in first grade at the time, and my love for ceiling fans was in full swing. And you might remember this from another video I did, but the quality was rather subpar with my camera at the time. Just wouldn't respond when I needed it to, and it looked all grainy, so I said screw that. And I've had to do some work to this fan. Like, for example, I had to replace the reverse switch in it because an issue I was having with it, it wouldn't go in either direction, so I think that usually was an issue. And once I replaced it, it worked fine. And it came with the integrated spotlight kit. But the cans, or the lights, whatever you want to call it, the sockets were, popping out of it. They were coming loose, so I decided to, use a spare mounting plate, bottom switch cap that I had from a fan I parted out, and make it more generic, which I could add it pretty much whatever light kit I wanted to. And I've had this light kit since 2006. I got it at a church sale and didn't know what fan to use it on. I think it looks most becoming on this one. And it came with a down rod, but I decided to mount it flush because it didn't have any. It's a lot of siren out there as an ambulance. Ignore that. There's the canopy. Decided to mount it flush, and it stores better that way. There's the side band. I think I can show you the tag on it up there. It's kind of hard to see. There's the blade arm. And it's got high gloss decorative blades. I like these rounded tip blades. They came out in like the late 80s. They were like one of the first contemporary blades found most commonly on craft-made decoratives. And they even made a Saturn knockoff like this, but this is cooler, I think. It's a childhood fan of mine. They also had them in black and brass. I'd like to get one in that finish. I mean, there was one on Craigslist. It was rather near me, but then I clicked on the ad. I mean, I sent a message out, but the seller never responded, and the ad's down, so I don't know what they did with it. And let's turn on the lights, put new bulbs in it, and I'll do a little close-up of the light. It's a mesh spotlight kit. Yep. Turn off, and here's the chain I decided to use for the fan. Before I rev it up, I'll show you some of the other aspects of it. Yep. Do a little close up of the vents. Although they had generic builder vents, but I think it's a unique kind of builder fan. It's not just a builder fan. I mean, it was made back in like the late 80s, early 90s. It still had some quality to it. And now we're going to rev it up. Start on low. Let's film from this angle. I guess they call these Art Deco fans. That was the terminology used for them. But as fan collectors, we call them the Saturn knockoffs, given the rings on the sideband. I do have the real McCoy, but they're IntelliTouch. I have to learn how to, once I learn how to wire them up out here, I'll be able to do videos of them. Now we will try it on medium. starting to gain some more momentum. Still running very smooth, very solid. Oops. And now we will try it on high. Wow, it's really moving out. A lot of air, isn't it? Puts out a decent amount of air. I mean, it's not like not as much as the. It's not like it's a hurricane, but it does okay. Cranking out some air, but now we'll watch it spin down. I mean, bearings are good, so that's a plus. There. I'm actually filming this with my new phone since I wanted to take pictures of it with it. Take better quality pics of it. And I had it, I think I hung it once with this light kit, but I had it hung where the Casablanca Delta 2 is that you see in the background, which I will get to filming as time permits. I mean, it's got a real long spin down time from high. I mean, the bearings are like super good on this fan. I did have a CEI version of this fan, but like this one, it had the it had a more narrow switch cap, and I couldn't find a replacement for it, so I ended up parting it out. Shouldn't have done that. It's kind of sold at Sears back in the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, fan has ceased operation. This concludes our broadcast day. Thank you for watching. More to come.